morning from day 57 on the Appalachian Trail. We're starting out hopefully early enough this morning. It's 7 a.m. and we have about 23 miles to do this morning. Should be fun. Up to start the day. Morning's breakfast was one of them giant cosmic brownies, and I'm glad I ate that because I definitely need the extra calories for today's big hike. It's a big hike. Yeah, sure is. Anyhow, so 23 and a half miles. Supposed to be lots of ups and a few downs too. Which, excuse me, Virginia, I thought you were supposed to be a little bit easier. That's what they say. They say you're supposed to be able to coast through Virginia. I'm waiting to coast. I'm waiting. They said I could do big miles in Virginia. And it's still been hard. So it's going to be continuing to be dry. We're going to have to do big water carries again. Even though we had that rain that one day, we're still having to do big water carries, which makes things a little bit heavier, but I've been making sure to eat a lot of food. So that's made my pack a little bit lighter. That is a positive. Okay, so I'm actually on a downhill right now, which is the only reason I can talk. But hear that? The birds are singing. And it's gonna be a beautiful day. It's a good day, as Forrest Frank would say. There's some deer right up there. Hi. Right up there. I can count 4. There, you can't see him though. But I saw him. Unless you're like right up on the deer. They're really good at blending into this scenery here in the woods. Yeah, so I'll try to zoom in, but I'm pretty sure you won't be able to see him even with my fancy schmancy camera. Oh well, I'll try. Now if we see a bear on the other hand, I'm pretty sure it could pick up a black bear in these surroundings. Yeah. But the problem is, I just can't find one. Ooh, I see the glimpse of a possible view. Let's go there. This is gorgeous. Look at this. Wow. Wow. Can't even. Hear the birds singing? Absolutely gorgeous. Everything that has breath, praise the Lord. That's right. My. What? It just continues. I could walk in this all day. Okay, so while Peel's ahead of me, and while we're not around anybody else, I thought I'd share with you some news that he and I talked about last night. So, as you know, he's been struggling a lot lately with his knee and just trying to get enough protein to stay healthy enough to do these long hikes. And he told me that he thinks he's going to go home with his wife when she comes to visit this weekend. And I listened to him, and I let him say what he needed to say. And then I gave my 2 cents. I encouraged him that there are also other options too, that he could, maybe just slow down a little bit and, hike his own hike. He doesn't have to hike with me. We do less miles and continue on the hike. Or he could also just stop for a little bit, take a break, let his body heal, and continue on. Or if he really, because he misses his wife so much, if he wants to go home, he could be one of those amazing section hikers. He's already completed, by the time we do this, 700 miles. He can come back and do some more. fall, next year, you know, however he wants to do it. I just don't want him to give up, if that makes sense. Because I know this is something he's been wanting to do for a long time. My heart's a little heavy, but I also want what's best for him. And he has been struggling and hurting. And I don't want that. I don't want him to be hurting. You want to know what kind of trail I don't like? It's this kind. This little pea, gravelly stuff. This is what's going to get me. Sinking Creek Mountain. Okay. We climb up. All right. There he is. It's actually a really pretty picture. Quick lesson, because these are everywhere on the trail. Right here on the tree, there's 2 white blazes. One on the bottom, and then one on the top, which is to the right a little bit. That is saying that, hey, you're going straight right now, but hey, you're going to need to take a right. Okay, and this is actually correct in the way they're doing this. So look, we're going straight, but look, we need to take a right. And then they've got another white blaze saying, yeah, good job, you're on the right path. So yeah, that's how the white blazes work. Now sometimes they're not always correct. And maybe they're like white blazes that, you know, maybe a little off a little bit. Or maybe a tree's come down or something's happened. So if you're like, hey, this doesn't seem right, always check your map. Always check your far out or Gaia or whatever you're using, just to make sure. If something feels off, just double check. Okay. Made it to the top, or first top of the ridge line. And of course, there's some power. Hello, I just met a new friend. His name is Earl. He's doing day hikes and we run into each other a couple of times. So I'm glad you're out here and maybe we'll run into each other again. Okay. That was fun. I always love meeting section hikers and day hikers. Like I said, they're pretty amazing. Look at that. I forgot that this was up here. The Bruiser Knob Fan. Is it wrong to want to add a rock to it? Huh. I keep walking and there are so many of these things. I can't get over it. And there's another. And another. No, wait. No, wait. There's another. This is crazy. I thought there was going to be one. No, there's tons. Obstacle. All right. More rocks. Where he walks over these with these. Gracious, it takes me a little bit more. Okay. What do we have here? Whoa. I hear you, I see it, birdie. Okay. Hold on, tree. Blocking the view. Alright, let's hike on this. This is fun. Go! Let's go! Okay, it's over. Whoa. Whew. Whew. You don't say. Okay. 3 points. Third point. Here we go. Here we go. Count? Okay, count. This is easier. Thank you, Tree, for the boost. Oh, thank you. White blaze. Hold up. Which I'm walking in these shoes. Let's just say I'm happy for if I topos, which have the special grippy stuff on the bottom. Moving on to the next. There's more. Rock on. Rock on. Whew. Thank you, wind. Did I go the right way? No, I did not go the right way. There's a clearly marked trail right down there. Y'all see it? You see it? Remember earlier when I said follow the white blazes? Clearly a white blaze right there. No, I was gonna go up there. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. All right, Virginia, I see you. I see you. Look at that. We're at the Eastern Continental Divide. That's kind of cool. Okay, we were warned that there was a rattler on the trail, and I believe Stitch just found it. Okay, let's go find out.
That's a big one.
Yes, it is a big one.
Not even rattling.
It's not even rattling.
No, he's just chilling.
He's just chilling. How'd you get around it?
I went over by that tree.
Okay, then.
Right where the other one is.
Where the other one is? Okay. And so shall I. You're a funny man, Pipsqueak. Oh my, my. Hello, that's a big fella too. Okay.
Well, we could probably get him off the trail for anybody else coming through.
Oh my gosh.
You know, that is a good thing to do, but it's not necessarily the safe thing to do. I will not be participating in that.
Hey,
Something looks wrong with his head, though.
he's a big boy.
I've never seen a rattlesnake before.
He's not rattling either, and we're very close.
Yeah.
Careful. You know what I said. Oh, hi.
He's alive.
He's alive. I don't think he likes that. Yeah. But I agree, he does need to find a new home, not on the trail. Oh, heavens.
Still not
This
rattling.
way. Go towards them.
No, sir. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a rattler.
Big ol' rattler.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
please don't have him come towards me. You're going to see me become a trail runner real fast.
Come on. Here he comes.
Oh no! Absolutely not.
Pipsqueak. Be careful.
There he goes.
Wow.
Now he's rattling.
We've got him sufficiently aggravated.
Oh my gosh.
He does not like you.
Go find somewhere else.
Go uphill. He's having stuff done like we do.
Oh.
Man.
Yeah, you did. Okay, the difference between Pipsqueak and me, or I became a trail runner. Pipsqueak became the trail hero and got the Rattlesnake off the trail for the other hikers that were going to be coming along. All right, that's the difference between us. I'm very thankful for him right now. Well, that's pretty too. We've had a lot of beautiful views today. A lot of beautiful views. Some of them have had hard to get to as well. I had a good lunch at the day shelter. Didn't record because there's a whole bunch of people there. But I made some cheesy crackers again. And I forgot to eat my second breakfast this morning, which was the Fig Newton bar. So I ate that. And then I'm sad to report I had to go ahead and open up my Nerd Gummy clusters. And I got into those. And I've been eating those. Even though those are supposed to be later for those are supposed to be for tomorrow, but I got into them already. But I don't know if they're gonna make it to tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, and now we got about 9 more miles to do to get to the shelter. Maybe 9.5, maybe 10. I'm being optimistic. We'll just have to wait and see. But did I mention it's raining? Okay, we'll see if I put a rain jacket on. You know how stubborn I can be. Okay, let's go. Uh-oh. Guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Or I guess we won't cross that bridge when we get to it. Seriously though, I hear that one could be a rough one. But we haven't had any rain. And it's been dry. We had a little teeny bit of rain. So, and right now, even though it's raining, it's just spitting again. So I guess we'll find out, won't we? It's quick. Found a workaround. Okay, here we go. We did not have to ford it. Okay. Howdy. Hey, you.
Hey.
Did you get some water?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Taking a snack break. Okay, this has been a 1.5 mile climb up at the end of the day, and I'm tired. And I wish I could say we're almost done, but I still got 6 miles to go to get to the shelter. Let's just say today has been eventful. It's beautiful right now. Loving this wind. Oh, look at there. Can't really pass up a good bench. There we are. All right, it is about, oh my gracious, 5:30. Still about 3.5 miles away from the shelter. Okay, so let's talk about some of the events that happened today. We already heard about Peel making his decision to either stop the trail or step back from the trail. And we'll figure out more about that tonight. But what you didn't hear is that after lunch, we started hiking about, I don't know, got about 2.5 miles in, and I got a text, actually I got a phone call from the last hostel I stayed at. And somehow they found out Leo left his fanny pack with his phone and all of his, important stuff at the last shelter that we had lunch at. I hiked back to find Peel. I said, Peel, do you not have your fanny pack on? And I was like, no. Come to find out, a hiker that was at the shelter knew that I had stayed at the last hostel and was able to get my phone number that way to let me know. So, good news is that Peel was able to hike back to the shelter and meet the other hiker. Thank you so much, New York, for doing that. You have no idea how much that meant. And is now hiking back to try to get to the shelter. So I did Garmin message him and say, hey, don't worry about setting up your tent. We'll just all sleep in the shelter tonight. The possible norovirus shelter. Oh, anyway, which I'm not excited about. A 23.5-mile day just turned into at least 26 for him. This is going to be a rough day for him, y'all. Rough day for him. I'm pretty sure he's going to take the first option and he's going to be done tomorrow. I'm pretty positive. Anyhow, so that's another eventful thing that happened. Third eventful thing that happened is we came across a rattlesnake. Another eventful thing was all them rocks. I mean, those ledges. There's a lot of rocks and ledges. Oh, poor Peel. I'm really concerned about him. But I think the best thing I can do right now is get to the shelter and get everything set up and make it as welcoming for him when he arrives. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. So I'll check in as soon as I get there. Look, you can talk.
These trees get a better view.
I know. Maybe I should make you wear the camera. Can I take your picture, please? Just stay real still. Just for a little bit. Okay. In 3, 2, 1. Got him! Hello, little fella. Give me a kiss. Mwah! Crossing the bridge. It's a little shaky. There you go. Ah, see, you did fine. 1.2 to go. We can do hard things. Okay, while we were down there, we went ahead and filled up on some water. Pipsqueak tried to do a little bit of fishing. Not very good down there for the fish. But while we were down there waiting, Peel showed up. So that's great news. It is 7:30 p.m. and I finally made it to the Pickle Branch Shelter Trail. This is still a 0.3 to get to the shelter. I'm exhausted. Pipsqueak and Peel are still behind me somewhere. I don't know where. Yeah. We've done, I know, at least 22 miles, maybe more. Probably more. I know Peel's done a lot more. I'm hungry. The sun somehow is still shining, thankfully. It has been a good day. We're all still here. I'm so thankful that tomorrow we're going to go up Dragon's Tooth. That's going to be good. Yeah, I'm thankful that Peel got his fanny pack and he's back with us again. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that none of us got bit by a rattlesnake. Yeah, I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that we got to see so many beautiful views today. That was amazing. We got to climb over all those ledges and rocks. That was a lot of fun. Those beautiful fields first thing this morning, I think that was amazingly beautiful. Oh, wow. Yeah. That's a lot of, yeah, those views. That was just absolutely gorgeous. I just saw a squirrel jump from a tree to a tree. That was cool. Got to play with a lizard for a little bit. That was cool too today. Yeah, I think the highs were definitely, yeah, I don't recall any lows today. Yeah, everything that tried to be a low, no, it turned into a high. So I'm thankful. And we're here before dark. And it tried to rain, but yeah, it didn't. It just spit for a little bit, and all it did was cool us off and make us feel good. So yeah, overall, it's been a good day. So yeah. Okay, big day tomorrow. Gonna cross the 700 mark. I'm gonna climb a Dragon's Tooth. That's pretty amazing. And I'm going to see my good friend Beth. She's going to greet us at the top of Dragon's Tooth, and we're going to hike down together. So it's going to be another good day tomorrow. Can't wait. So I'm going to tell you good night now because I'm tired, and I know I'm going to forget once I get down there and I get some food in my belly. So good night and God bless.